Yeah, baby!
This might just be the most unique Metroidvania I have ever played. After seemingly having crashed your spaceship, you wake up in the sarcophagus, a floating, giant space-drifting cosmic uterus holding an ancient demonic being known as Ultros. It's in this place that you will have to somehow find a way out. Due to some unknown effect of a nearby black hole, the entire ship is caught in a never-ending time loop. As you explore the sarcophagus, you will come across a lot of very interesting and weird creatures, as well as other inhabitants that could be either friend or foe. The sarcophagus itself is a brightly colored environment full of secrets, if you're brave and sometimes patient enough to find them. The bright colors and the loop mechanic of the game give me the feeling that the devs might have been a bit inspired by some Eastern religions, and that the loop might be their customized version of reincarnation. Like with most Metroidvanias, the controls are fairly simple to grasp. You have some platforming to do, some puzzles to solve, and some upgrades to acquire. However, the similarities with other Metroidvanias end there. Where other games will provide you with health in the form of energy cubes, no such system exists within Ultros. To keep your HP up, you need to eat what you kill, and the amount of nourishment you will receive will depend on how well you defeated the enemy. If you slay them with the finesse of a veteran samurai, you will get the maximum health from the tasty cuisine left behind. If, however, you butchered and bludgeoned them to death, the scraps left will provide nothing more than only a few points to your HP. Oh, by the way, there's even a way to defeat the enemies by befriending them. The uniqueness of Ultros does not stop there, however. There's also a loop mechanic that resets your run after every milestone. At first I thought this might bring the game to be more of a roguelite, and although it does have some roguelite mechanics, this adds a refreshing layer to the Metroidvania experience. Some actions you take in the previous iterations will persist and make your life easier in future runs. If you do them correctly, of course. This is especially noticeable in the gardening system the game features. You can plant multiple types of vegetation, each with their own special properties and benefits. This brings an almost transcendent aspect to solving some puzzles. You have to start thinking about tackling a puzzle over multiple runs, which provides a nice challenge. Ultros has some of the brightest and most colorful visuals I have ever seen in a game. At some points it did become a bit distracting for me, especially when I had a hard time distinguishing the background from objects I could possibly interact with. But after a while you get used to it, and because of the black borders around the environment, finding your way around does get easier as you go along. The audio of the game fits right in with the spectacular visuals and provides a soothing and mysterious rhythm to get you even more immersed into the game. Initially, when playing Ultros and experiencing the first loop, it felt as if I would have to do every step over each time. This of course would be a drag, and boredom could soon settle in. But nothing could have been further from the truth. Having a reset each loop does not mean you will be repeating all your steps each time, but it will provide a fresh challenge each loop, and you will be discovering new routes and characters each time, as well as new upgrades and weapons. You eventually also get the ability to persist some perks from loop to loop. I ended up really enjoying Ultros and think it's one of the most refreshing Metroidvanias to come along in quite a while. I hope I can eventually learn how to correctly pronounce all of the names within the game, because boy, those were some tongue twisters. Thanks for watching. See you next time.